Job's a good one. We're starting stood up today, guys. At the top of your mat. You want to be about shoulder width apart with your feet. Try and pull the shoulders back. And then inhale, we're going to reach up the arms. And then as you exhale, soft knees, swoop the arms around. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, soft knees. 2 more. And then when you're ready, bring it up to the top for a tall mountain. Interlace the fingers, push them up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, send it over to the left-hand side. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, bring it back up. Release the hands up into tall mountain. And then as you exhale, release the right arm down. Reach the left arm up and over. Inhale, lift the right arm up. As you exhale, release the left arm down. Reach the right arm up and over. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we're going to go for a forward fold. Release it all the way down. Let everything hang. Soft knees if you need to. And then inhale, lift it all the way up. As you exhale this time, we're going to swoop the arms down and back. Soft knees. And then inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Tall mountain. Exhale, soft knees, reach them down and back. Inhale, reaching up. Tall mountain. 2 more. Inhale, swoop. Exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, tall mountain. Exhale, pull the elbows back, cactus those arms. Open the chest, slight back bend. Inhale, reach up the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the calf and then try and pull yourself in. Try and bring the head towards the knees. Inhale for your halfway lift, flat back position. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. Make sure those hips are level with the shoulders. Keep the tummy tucked in, push out the hands, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then nice and gently shift the weight forward, lower all the way down. Come on onto the belly. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Take the knees nice and wide, toes pointing towards each other. As you exhale, send the bum back towards the heels, extend the tight toes. Inhale, lift up slightly. Walk the hands over to the right hand side, and then as you exhale, sink it back down. Inhale, lift up, walk the hands over to the left hand side, and then sink yourself back down. Inhale, bring it back to center. Bring the knees back in. Here, come into a tabletop position. So you've got your hands under your armpits, knees under the hips. Curl the toes under. We're going to lift up the knees. Just hover them just above the mat. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift up the right leg. Try and keep that bend in the knee. And then inhale, bring it through. Exhale, push it up. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, push it up. 2 more. Try and keep the hips nice and level. Last one. And then release that knee down. Keep the toes curled under, but walk the hands forward. And then as you exhale, release the head down to the mat. Stretch out the shoulders. Stretch the chest. And then inhale, bring yourself back up. Coming into that same position. Tuck the toes and lift up the knees. Try and keep the hips nice and level. Again, inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Going for 3 more. Last one. And then release those knees down. We'll walk the hands forward. Release the head down to the mat. Inhale, lift yourself back up. I'm going to step the right leg forward and then shimmy it over to the right hand side of the mat. And then we're going to try and tuck the tailbone under, lift up the chest, and then as you exhale, push the weight forward just ever so slightly, and you should feel it down the front of the left leg. If you don't quite feel it, come back to the start position. So try and face your hips forward rather than going off to the right hand side. Try and tuck the tailbone under, lift up the chest, keep nice and straight as you push the weight forward, and feel the stretch down the front of that left leg. Try not to let your back bend and your bum come out. Try and keep your bum tucked under. And then nice and gently bring it back. Release your hands back down, and then we're taking it to the other side. So step your left leg forward, send it to the left hand side of your mat. Make sure your hips are facing forward. Try and tuck the tailbone under, lift up the chest, and then nice and gently push the weight forward. Feeling the stretch down the front of this right leg now. Should get it in the hip and a little bit down the quad. And then nice and gently bring it back in. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. We're going to come to a downward facing dog. So tuck the toes and lift up the knees. As you exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Upside down V position. Just take a couple of breaths in your downward facing dog. You might want to pedal your feet, stretch out your legs, try and push your chest down and back. Keep the tailbone lifted. And then just ever so slightly bring those feet in a little bit. And we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. And I want you to twist around and look underneath your left armpit. Try and keep your right arm straight as possible. And then inhale, bring it back. And then exhale, switch. So left hand to the outside of the right leg. Looking under the right armpit. got yourself a down dog twist. Inhale, bring it back to your downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg. Pop a nice big bend in that right knee. And then bringing it through the middle. Step the right leg up. Coming into a low lunge position. So you've got your right knee stacked on top of that right ankle. You've got your back nice and straight, chest lifted. And then when you're ready, we're going to lift up to your crescent lunge. Reach those arms up. And then we're going to interlace the fingers, push the hands up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, try and send it over to the right hand side. Should feel the stretch down that left hip. Left side. Inhale, bring it back up through center. And then as you exhale, try and send it over to the other side. Trying to keep that right knee pulled in. Trying to keep your shoulders stacked on top of each other. Keep that torso nice and tight. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then as you exhale, send the hands out to the sides, palms facing down. On your next inhale, we're going to send the right arm down, left arm goes up and over. Stretch out that left side again. Inhale, bring it back through center, arms out to the sides. Exhale, switch, right arm up, left arm down. Keep pulling your nose thighs in. Try and keep that balance. Inhale through center. Exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. On your next inhale, I'm going to push off that back foot, trying to bring that leg in. Coming in to a standing, balancing pose. Try and tuck the left knee in. Try and keep the hands on the heart if possible. If you need to balance, send them out to the side. You might find that you try and sink your weight into your right hip. So what I want you to try and do is push up and out of that hip. So you level your hips up. Keep that left leg tucked in. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the shoulders down and back. And then on your next exhale, you're going to send that leg back. Inhale, lift up to crescent. Exhale, hands to the heart, push off the back foot. Inhale, hold. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, reach up the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart, push off the back. Inhale, lift that knee. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, reach up the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart, push off the back foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push back. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Hold it there for a second. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And we're just going to step the back foot up to meet the front. And then inhale, lift up, tall mountain. Exhale, swoop the arms to the side, bending the knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Last one. And inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, pull the elbows back, twist the arms. Inhale, lift tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. And let everything happen. Stretch out those legs. Bring the fingertips down to the mat. Again, inhale, bend the right leg, lift up the right heel. Try and straighten the left leg, pushing the weight into that left leg. So you should feel the stretch down the back of that left leg. Possibly in the glute, possibly in the hip, depending on where your targets are. And then inhale through center, exhale, switch. So you're going to lift up the left heel, bending the left leg, right leg nice and straight, pushing the weight down through that right leg. If you want even more of a stretch, try and get your head towards your kneecap, your right kneecap. And then inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, fold. Fingertips down in front, nice and gently lower yourself down, coming onto the tippy toes. And then as gently as possible, I want you to try and release your bum down to your mat. And then lift up those legs, coming into a boat pose. So you've got your shins parallel with the ceiling, feet together if possible. You can either have your hands behind your legs if you're finding this a bit too tough, or have your hands out to the sides, palms facing up, shoulders pulled back, chest lifted. So try not to arch the back and try and keep your chin out of your chest. So you imagine you've got an apple underneath your chin. There's a nice big gap. We're going to inhale, tuck everything in. And then as you exhale, you're going to kick your legs out and try and straighten them, one high, one low. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Inhale through, exhale scissor. Inhale through, exhale scissor. Keep that going. Inhale center, exhale scissor. Again, if you're finding this too tough, keep a nice bend in those legs and hold on to the backs of your legs. Last two. Last one. And then gently release. Bring your feet together. Send your knees nice and wide. Send your feet away from you slightly to start with. And then grab onto the feet, fold yourself over. You feel a stretch in the glutes, hips and the lower back. And then nice and gently lift yourselves up. And then bring those feet in nice and close. Take your knees nice and wide. You can always use your elbows to push your knees out. Or if you find that they're going out just fine, try and sit up nice and tall, trying to actively push those knees down. And then release. Bring the feet flat on the floor. And then nice and gently lower yourself down to your mat. Or once you get to the bottom, tuck your legs in. Have your hands on your shins and just give it a gentle rock side to side. And then bring it back to center. Release the feet down to the ground. So you want your feet about hip distance apart. A little bit of space between your bum and your heels. Hands flat on the floor. You're going to try and tuck the tailbone under, so you're pushing the lower back into that mat, so you're nice and flat. Once you've got that, try and keep your tummies tucked in. We're going to try and inhale, lift up those hips. Send them as high as you possibly can. And then as you exhale, trying to keep the pelvis tucked under, keep your tummies tucked in, lower all the way down. So your back becomes flat with the mat. Once you get to the bottom, you can release your hips. So you'll have a neutral spine. So you've got a little bit of a gap underneath that back. Again, inhale, tuck the pelvis under, push the lower back into the mat. Keep the tummy sucked in, lift the hips nice and high. As you exhale, lower it down, keep the pelvis tucked under, keep the tummy sucked in. But once you get all the way to the bottom, relax back into your neutral spine. Inhale, tuck, lift yourselves up. Exhale, lower. Neutral spine. Inhale, lift and tuck. Exhale, lower. Neutral. Inhale, tuck, lift. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then gently release your hips down back to your mat. Interlace the fingers, hug the right leg in, send the left leg out. Release the left leg down to the mat. Take your left hand to the outside of the right, and then take your right arm out to the right hand side. And we're going to send that right knee all the way over to the left hand side. You can use that left hand to try and pull your right knee over a little bit if you want to add a bit more of a stretch. And then try and look over your right shoulder, trying to keep your right shoulder down on the mat as much as possible. And then nice and gently bring it back through center. Put both your knees in, straighten up that spine. And then when you're ready, interlace the fingers, hug the left leg in, send the right leg out. Release the right leg down to your mat. Oh, crack your hip. And send your right hand to the outside of the right knee, left arm out to the side. And then nice and gently send that left knee all the way over to the right hand side. Same again, you can try and use that right hand to pull the leg over. Looking over your left shoulder this time. Trying to keep your left shoulder on the ground. Twisting at that rib cage. And then nice and gently bring yourself back. Take your hands behind your leg. Inhale, rock it back. And then as you exhale, rock it up to the top. Coming on to your knees. We're just going to go for a hamstring stretch. So you're going to send your right leg forward. And then when you're ready, you're going to come onto the heels. Send the right toes up towards the ceiling. Try and straighten this right leg. Hold yourself over. You've got your left hip stacked over your left knee. Breathe into the back of that leg. And then nice and gently release. We're going to pop a bend in that right knee. And then what I want you to try and do is think about trying to pull that hip all the way back. So you're digging that heel into your mat, but you're also trying to pull that hip back while keeping a bend in that knee, just to try and add a little bit more of a stretch into the hamstring. can use your fingers to try and push into the mat to add a little bit more if you want more of a stretch. And then nice and gently release. Bring that right leg back, spread your fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, lift up to your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the feet nice and wide as your mat. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of the left. Come into that downward facing dog twist. Looking under the left armpit. Inhale, bring it back to your downward dog. And then exhale, take the left hand to the outside of the right, looking underneath your right armpit. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. Inhale, back to your downward facing dog. Bring your right leg into center, and then inhale, lift up the left leg. Three-legged dog. Pop a bend in the left knee, bring it through the middle. As you exhale, step the left leg up. And make sure you got your feet right. And then when you're ready, lift up to your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up the arms. Interlace the fingers, push the hands up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, send it over to the left hand side, stretching that left side, that right side. Inhale through center, exhale, switch. Try and hug that left knee in. Try not to let your hips fall out. Inhale through center, exhale, release the arms. Inhale, reach up the arms. Exhale, bring the hands out to the sides, palms facing down. Inhale, reach the right arm up, send the left arm down. Stretching out that right side again. Trying to keep that back leg nice and straight. Try and push the right heel down towards that mat. Add that stretch in that hip. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Push off the back foot. Coming into that standing balance again. So again, if you feel like you're sinking into that left hip, try and push up and out of the left hip. Try and lift up the right. Level off those hips. Keep the right foot nice and flat. Keep actively pulling that right knee in. Hands to the heart. Pull the shoulders down and back. Lift up the chest. Keep actively pushing out that left leg. And then as you exhale, send the right leg back. Inhale, lift up crescent. Exhale, hands to the heart, push off the back. Inhale, lift up the knee. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, lift up crescent. Exhale, hands to the heart. Push off the back. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, lift up crescent. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands to the heart. Push off the back. Inhale, lift up balance. Exhale. You've got one more. And then as you exhale, release that right leg down to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up the arms. Draw mountain. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, lift up, tall mountain. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soft knees. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach nice and high. And then as you exhale, pull the elbows back. Add that back bend. Inhale, lift up the mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up the left heel. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up the right heel. Exhale, release. One more on each side. Inhale, lift up the left. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up the right. Exhale, release. Nice and slowly lower yourself down. Come back into that boat. Exhale, scissor those legs. Inhale through center. Exhale, scissor. Inhale, center. Exhale. Last two. Last one. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Send it out. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And release. Good work. Send the feet together and send them away. And then fold yourself over. Chin to chest. Lift yourselves up. Keep the feet out, facing towards each other if you can't actually get them to touch. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of the left foot. Grab onto the left foot. And then we're going to swing the left fingertips round to the back. And then as you inhale, try to lift up and then exhale. Twist and look over the left shoulder. Bring it back through center. Send the left hand to the outside of the right. Swing the right fingertips round to the back. Inhale, lift up the chest, and then as you exhale, twist round, look over the right shoulder. Push your left hand into that right foot, add that twist. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, lift yourselves up. Pull on the feet, lower yourself down to the mat. And then hug those knees in. Give it a gentle rock side to side. And then release your feet down to the ground. This time we're going to send your arms out behind your head. So make sure you've got enough room. Try and get it so your backs of your hands are on the ground. Try and reach your arms nice and straight. Feet about hip distance apart again. Again, inhale, tuck the pelvis under, lift up those hips. Send the hips as high as you can. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then exhale, release them all the way down. Neutral spine. Inhale, tuck and lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and then gently release them all the way down. Going for 2 more. Inhale, lift. Nice and high. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then nice and gently release yourself down. This next time, we're going to send it up into the air. Once you get into the air, we're going to try and lift up the right leg. So you're going to tuck the pelvis under. Inhale, lift up the hips. Hold nice and high. And then when you're ready, try and lift up the right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, try and lift up the left leg. Exhale, release. 2 more. Last one. And then release both feet to the ground. And then gently release those hips. Bring the arms back round. Cross your right ankle in front of your left knee. Plug the left leg in. Either interlace around the back of the thigh or around the shin. Your choice. Stretch out that glute. And then ready, take it to the other side. Plug the right leg in. And then gently ready. Rock it back up to the top. And then we're going to do that hamstring stretch on the left hand side. So step your left leg forward. Make sure you've got your right hip over your right knee. Onto the heel of the left. Point your left toes up towards the ceiling. Hold yourself over. Stretching out the back of that leg. And then nice and gently bring the weight forward again. Pop a bit of a bend in that knee. Trying to actively push that heel down into the mat and trying to push those hips back. Push into the mat with your hands if you need to. Really trying to add that stretch into that hamstring. Keep actively pulling, pushing that hip in. Pushing the hip in, no, pushing the heel into the mat, but trying to pull the hips back. And then nice and gently release yourself out of that one. Good work, guys. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, lift up to your plank. Exhale, push yourself all the way back, downward facing dog. Now try some core work now. So we're going to inhale, lift up the right leg. Pop a bend in the right knee. Inhale, bring it through the middle. Hover and hold. And then exhale, push it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, we're going to bring it through the middle. And then try and get it to your right elbow. Hover and hold. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, bring it through, taking it to the left elbow. Hover and hold. Exhale, push it back. Inhale through the middle. Hover and hold. Exhale, push back. Inhale to the right. Exhale, push back. Inhale to the left. Exhale, push back. This time we're bringing it all the way through. Step the right leg up. Inhale, lift up, present. And then we're going to try a tricep stretch. So you're going to bend the left arm, sending the left hand behind the head, and then use your right hand to grab the left elbow, and then try and lift up. Pull the elbow back. So you be a little bit like this position. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, grab the right elbow with the left hand, stretching the right tricep this time. Holding that crescent lunge position with those legs. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up to your crescent. And then release that back heel down. So your back foot should be at about 45-degree angle. Nice big bend in the front. Release the hands to the hips. Again, inhale, straighten that front leg. And then as you exhale, you're trying to push the hips backwards, but try and keep the chest lifted. Try and pull the shoulders down and back. Keep going forward until you feel that stretch in the hamstring. And hold. So you want to keep a nice straight line running from the tip of your head all the way down the neck, all the way down the back to the tip of the tailbone. So you don't want to be rounding the spine and arching over. You want to try and keep that back nice and straight. Pull the shoulders down and back. Keep the chest lifted. Really add that stretch to that hamstring. Try and keep your hips nice and level. Try and keep the front leg nice and straight. Inhale, we're going to pop a nice big bend in that front leg. Reach up the arms, coming into your crescent lunge. I'm just going to shimmy back a little bit because I feel like I'm going to hit that shelf. And then when you're ready, we're going to swoop the arms, come into a 45-degree angle, trying to push off that back foot, and you're going to come into a warrior three balance. If you're finding that you're far too wobbly, you can always stay like this. If you want to try and challenge yourself a little bit more, try and get your body and your left leg your head all the way down to that foot, left foot. And then inhale, push off through that right leg, try and tuck that left knee in. Standing balance again. Hands to the heart. And then as you exhale, send the arms out. Send that left leg out. Warrior three. Inhale, come back up to your balance. Oh, all over. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, tuck that leg in. Standing balance. Last one. Exhale, warrior three. And then release that leg back. Inhale, lift up crescent. Exhale, release the right leg down, release the hands down. Step the right leg back, come into plank. And then we're going to go for a really slow lower. So I want it to be at least 5 seconds. So shift the weight forward, a lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Coming onto the tops of the feet, elbows tucked in, shoulders pull back, lift up to a cobra position. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift as high as you can without using your hands. And then once you can't lift any higher, push into those hands. Lift all the way up to a high cobra. Exhale, release. Take the feet together, knees nice and wide. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push back. Extended child's pose. Inhale, lift up. Bring the knees back in, coming into that downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Pop a bend in the left knee. Inhale, bring it through the middle. Exhale, push it back. Inhale to the left. Exhale, push it back. Inhale to the right. Exhale, push it back. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, push it back. Inhale to the left. Try and keep that back leg nice and straight. Exhale, push back. Inhale to the right. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, bring it through. Step the left leg up. And when you're ready, lift up to your present lunge. As you exhale, release the right hand down. Take the left hand to the left right elbow. And then try and stretch out that tricep. Keep the back leg nice and straight. Nice big bend in the front. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach up the arms. As you exhale, release the hands to the hips. Straighten the front leg. Release the back heel down. Try and lift up the chest. Push the hips back. And then fold over front leg. Keep the chest nice and lifted. Keep the shoulders pulled back. Go until you feel the stretch down the back of that leg. And once you feel that stretch, hold. Try and keep both legs as straight as possible. Inhale, pop a bend in that front leg. Reach the hands up. And then as you exhale, push off the back, coming into your warrior three balance on the other side. And then nice and slowly tuck that right leg in, bring the hands to the heart. As you exhale, send it back, coming into your warrior three balance. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, send it out. Inhale, bring it in. Last one. Exhale, send it out. Release that back leg back down. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Exhale, pull the elbows back, open the chest, cactus those arms. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release the hands. Step the left leg back, come into plank. And then nice and slowly lower it down again. Shift the weight forward, elbows tucked in, lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release all the way down. Tuck the elbows in, pull the shoulders back. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift as high as you can without using the hands. Push the feet into the ground and then push into those hands and lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push back, child's pose. try and walk the hands forward and then pop your hands together. If you can, send your elbows a little bit further forward and then send your hands behind your head. Just feel a stretch down the back and a little bit in the tricep. And then release your hands down to the mat. And then lift yourself up. And then get yourself comfy. And relax yourself all the way down to the mat. Just move that up so hopefully you can hear the music. Try and let everything go nice and heavy into the mat. Go to wherever you feel the most comfortable. And then try and close your eyes. Deepen the breath. And then nice and gently bring yourselves back round. Just try and unmute you all now. There we go. Good work.
Thanks,
Thanks a lot.
Anna.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you again, Anna.
See you later, Brian.
Thank you, Hannah.
See you later.